What is up guys, it's your boy Solam here, back with another Dragonflight video for you. So today we're taking a look at the new feature coming in Dragonflight called Dragonriding, and specific to this video I want to show you guys where to obtain every single dragon glyph in the Dragon Isles. So basically Dragonriding is a new type of mount feature coming in Dragonflight, where you can use a dragon mount like this one to move along the Dragon Isles at a very okay speed. So basically the more you progress through the Dragonriding system, the more speed you will get, the more mount efficiency you will get, and the more mount uptime you will get as well. Basically you get better and better over time, the Dragonriding system itself gets better and better over time, and you can actually accelerate this process by picking up these dragon glyphs. So for example, if you're brand new to Dragonflight, I would recommend as soon as you get Dragonriding, take like half an hour or an hour out of your time just to hunt down these glyphs, and it will make Dragonriding so much better for you and you will level up so much faster. So my general advice is to pick up at least some dragon glyphs here, and preferably just pick up all of them, but you can also pick up the ones in one zone only, and then just keep doing that on a zone by zone basis. So basically what we're doing today is we're doing the achievements down here: Waking Shores Glyph Hunter, Ohn'ahran Plains Glyph Hunter, Azure Span Glyph Hunter, and Thaldraszus Glyph Hunter. And I'll be showing you all the locations in this video, and at the end I'm also going to be showing you the map with the locations, but I also want to show you the visuals of the locations as well, because sometimes even though you see them on the map, you don't know exactly where in the air they are, because they can be quite difficult to locate. So by watching through the video right now, you will know where they are, and then when I give you the images at the end, you will know exactly where to go and where to fly. So by watching this video, you will know all about the dragon glyphs. Now before we start though, I do want to shout out my Dragonflight Gold Guide, just a quick shout out here. This is a 155 pages gold making document for Dragonflight that I've made from scratch, and right now it contains 40 different gold farms for Dragonflight, some of which will be insane on day 1 and will just taper down over time, and some of them works throughout the entire expansion. So if you want to make a gold in Dragonflight, definitely do consider checking that one out through the link down below. But with that being said, let's get into the video and check out some dragon glyphs. So I'll try to do this in somewhat of a, I don't know, a route type of fashion, where we start one place and we fly in a circle around the map just to gather all of the glyphs. So the first point you want to go to is the Sky Top Observatory. So when you're here, you want to check that you have enough vigor as possible to make sure you can fly. So the first one you want to grab is the one you can see right in front of me right here. So the Sky Top Observatory is right here on the map. You have one glyph right here, so all you have to do is just jump up one time to get that one. You can also see there's one more all the way up top. So to get this one, you will have to fly far up into the air, which is once again why you want to have as many vigors as possible, and then just flap upwards through the skyward ascent, or just double click space. So here we go, just flying all the way up to the top right here, and I got stuck in the roof. That's fine, we can just fly up again, and then just make sure you land on and get this one right here. So here we go, now we got one more. So that is 2 out of the ones in this place. And now we can just either fly down or sit on top here and start going to the next location as well. So now we want to make sure we fly in a circular direction. Once again, the map will be at the end of the video, showing you all the locations as well. So when you're atop this place right here, you want to angle yourself towards this small island, and you want to look at the tower right in front of us right here. So basically just start flying towards the tower. You can flap upwards or flap forwards just to increase your speed if you want to. Just make sure you land somewhat on this tower in the middle, and there should be a dragon glyph waiting for you at this tower as well. So all you have to do is just get yourself down in the middle towards this dragon glyph that you can see right here. There we go, now we have that one, Dragon Glyph, Dragon Heart Outpost, and once again try to land somewhere up here so you can start angling yourself towards the next one. So for the next one, you want to angle yourself towards where I'm looking right about now. So if you look at the map, you have like a tower right here, and you can see the tower all the way up here as well. So you have a Dragon Glyph located all the way up there, so once again, just make sure to flap upwards or forwards just to increase your speed and get towards the tower. This one should be atop the tower itself, so it could be a bit difficult to reach, but it's a dragon glyph and you want to get it as soon as possible. So here we go, I'm just going to land right here, and now you start looking for the glyph as well. So when you are at top of this tower right here, all you have to do is summon your Drake once again, and you fly all the way down right here. So this is this dragon glyph that is the number 4 so far on our list. So now we have 4 dragon glyphs. Just dive all the way down, dive straight on top of it. Here we go. So now we have that one as well, and now we can just keep on going down, I guess, and we can start moving towards the next one as well. So now we already have 4, and let's just keep going, not waste any time here. So for the next one, you have to do a little bit of mountain climbing. It's located all the way up here at Scalecracker Keep on the mountain side. So you basically have to just climb the mountain and fly all the way up here. Grab this one as well. There we go, got that one out of the way, and now we can start going towards the next one as well. So here we go, got that one, and for the next one you're going to fly a long while all the way over to the western side. So all you have to do now is just fly over here, and you will get towards this place right here. So try to aim at this exact tower that I'm aiming towards right now. So this one is kind of far up on the hill right there, right? So you can just fly right next to the next one, which is super cool. It's super efficient, and by doing it this way we also go like a full lap around the map, and we will circle back towards where we started off. So now we will get this one right here, super easy, just fly right through it like this. Now we got that one, we can fly towards the next one. For the next one, you want to angle yourself more towards like the middle of the map. I'm looking towards the second screen as well, just to look at the map as well while I'm doing this. But you want to angle yourself towards this location right here, where you will find the next glyph as well. So basically all the way up here, you want to basically keep flying for a bit. And if you have to, you can just flap upwards as well, so you want to make sure you have some vigors, and my vigor is recharging quite fast. So here we can see the next one, located right here, fly through that one. I'm doing this on an alt as well, on a brand new account on the beta, so we can just fly through all of them. I've done all of them on my main, just so I know where they're located, just to do some research for this video as well. So here we go, for the next one, we're going all the way to this keep, basically on top of this ledge. So here we will have to flap upwards for a bit. So here we go, just flapping up a little bit. And you also want to go to the last one on the left side, which, let's see if we can reach that one without actually dismounting. Could be a bit difficult, but I have to get some speed as well while I'm doing this. And if we can't, then that's fine, we can just sit somewhere so you can see it all the way up there. But I don't have enough vigors right now to get there, so I'm just going to stand here for a hot second, and then we'll go and get it through the magic of editing. Okay, so we got our vigors back now, so we can just flap upwards and get this one super quick. Basically, and just flap upwards a couple of times, maybe 3 times should do the charm. Fly through this one, right like this, and you get that one. Now for the next one, you want to angle yourself towards this small island on the map. So just fly towards this specific small island, just south of the Obsidian Boulevard. Now as we get closer to that island, we can see I've already grabbed that one, but you can fly this through this one just like that, and then you just keep flying towards the next one as well, and you can also just take breaks right here to recharge your vigors, so just dismount or recharge the vigors on the mount as well as you just fly through the zone. It is actually super quick to get all of them. I'm taking some extra time just to show you guys exactly where they are, but once you know where they are and you're just flying in a route, it goes super quick. Now at this point we only have 4 more locations. One of them is right here, so atop this bridge right here, we're flying through it right now. Once again you can see I've already grabbed this one, but we're still going to fly through it once again, so here we go, just flying through that one, and I've just wasted all of my vigors, so we're going to go down and recharge a couple of them. But at this point we only have 3 more left, so we have done all of them except for 3 in the Waking Shores, and then we can start moving to the next zone as well. Okay, so the next 2 glyphs are very close to each other, so for this one right here, you want to make your way all the way up to the mountain right here. It is quite far up in the air, so you might have to flap upwards a little bit, but here you will have a dragon glyph sitting right on top of me right here. So all you have to do is just get yourself to the top of the mountain, flap upwards from right under it, and there we go, we got that one. And from here you just want to start flying down towards around this location. You will have another dragon glyph sitting right here. You will see I've already gathered this one, but it's located right here on the map, so all the way down here is where I am right now. You can see this dragon glyph right here. So at this point right now we only have one glyph left in the Waking Shores. I'm just going to kill this one mob right here, and I'll meet you at the last glyph as well. So for the last glyph, you want to make your way to this exact location right here on the map in the Waking Shores, and you can see right now, I'm about to fly through the last glyph, which is located right here. So once again, just flap or do whatever, fly through the glyph right here, and there we go, we now have the Waking Shores Glyph Hunter. So the Waking Shores is now 100% complete, and we can start flying towards the next zone, and I'll meet you over there as well. So starting out in Ohn'ahran Plains, there's one glyph you will pick up pretty quickly. So being at this part of the map right here, you can see we have one glyph sitting right in front of us all the way down here. So we're just going to fly and grab that one and start flying towards the next one as well. Okay, the next dragon glyph in Ohn'ahran Plains is this one right here, located all the way up at Maracay, all the way on top of this statue on top of the mountain, so you have to climb for a little bit and you will find this glyph sitting right here, all the way up top. So I'm just going to flap upwards and hopefully I'll dive right through it like that one, and then we'll start flying towards the next glyph as well, and as always, I'll meet you right there. So for this next one right here, you want to climb yourself all the way up this mountain right here. So I'm basically halfway there right now looking at this glyph right here. So once again, just want to make sure you flap upwards, get towards the glyph somehow. And there we go, so now we can just keep flying towards the next location as well. So flying from the previous glyph to this one is super quickly, it takes you about less than 1 minute. And now you can just fly down towards this one located all the way down here. So you can also just use the flight path if you don't have your fly mount or if you don't have the vigors to actually give yourself the speed. But yeah, it goes super fast to just fly to this one. So now we're going towards the next one as well. The previous one I didn't show on the map, but it's located right here. And once again, there will be maps at the end of the video showing you all the locations for all the glyphs. The next glyph is also located very close to the previous one, so the previous one was all the way down there. This one is all the way up here. You have to climb a little bit up the mountain to get here, but if you have the vigors, which you actually should have by now, then you can easily just flap your way up here. Potentially if you're playing a Drakthir, you can use your soar ability as well, just to climb the mountains. So once you're up here, you can just dive through this one, right like this. There we go, now we have that one, and you start flying towards the next location. So as you're flying, you will dive through this tower right here, and that is where the next glyph is. So you can see I've already gathered that one, but it's located right here on the map. So right next to this flag if you have the flag, and if not, it's right east of Thaldraszus. So now you can also see the next glyph on the map as well. Or not on the map, but you can see it in the air. So you can see this one is in the middle of nowhere. So what you might have to do here is to soar yourself up the mountains right ahead of me, and then use your dragon mount to get to the glyph. Alternatively, make sure you have 4 vigors on your dragon mount before you fly there, and then you can just fly all the way there. So right now I have 3.5, almost getting my 4th one, so when I have 4, I can just fly and gather that one as well. So I'm just going to fly and gather that one located all the way up this mountain, or towards the mountain, and then I'll meet you at the next one. So after having gathered the last one in the middle of the air, the next one is also once again in the middle of the air, so you have to fly yourself to this location right here, right next to Ohn'ahran Springs, and then you can just see there's one right ahead of me right now, all the way up in the air once again, so just flap once and flap twice, and you should be able to get it. If you don't, just fly back and fly through. Sometimes they're a bit sketchy to get through as well. Now the next glyph is so close that I'm just going to fly there right away and grab it before we move on. So for this one, we're flying all the way down here towards the middle right here, and we should be seeing a glyph right around all the way up here. So just fly through and grab that one. I have already grabbed that one. You can see, just fly through, grab it super quick, and then we fly back down once again towards the next location, which is supposed to be all the way over at this location right here. So I'll meet you at that glyph as well. So as you're flying down here, this one is actually quite close to the ground, so you'll probably see that one while just going towards the next zone. It is basically in the intersection between Ohn'ahran Plains and the Azure span, which is the next zone, which is a pretty big one by the way, but Ohn'ahran Plains, we're just going to continue this one first, and I'm doing a full lap where we basically end up at the beginning of the zone, because I'm doing this so that if you are planning to do them zone by zone, then you can, for example, do the entire Waking Shores like we just did in a circular fashion, and you end up towards the beginning. So you can do this when you start your campaign quests. You can fly around, gather the actual dragon glyphs, and then keep questing. And when you start the next zone, you can, before you start your campaign quest in Ohn'ahran, you can fly one circle around the map and get all the glyphs, apply the glyphs to your dragon mount or dragon riding, and then you can do the campaign quests. I'm trying to make it a circular fashion where you start at the start of the zone and you end towards the start of the zone as well. Okay, so next glyph then, let's just fly towards that one as well. So for this one, which is the second to last one for Ohn'ahran Plains, you want to angle yourself towards this mountain right here. So fly towards the mountain, you will see the glyph being right under me right here at the waterfall kind of. So you just jump out of the ledge, you fly through the glyph like this, and now you start flying a bit more north because the next glyph is way north towards the beginning of the zone. And we only have one more to collect, so you're almost done as well. So as you make your way back north in the zone, you will see this glyph right here. So I'm just going to fly through it, get the achievement like that. And then I'm going to try to land on the roof so I can show you the exact location as well in this video. And once again, the maps will be at the end. So now we have the final glyph located right here at Thaldraszus Reach. And that is the last one that you need to grab. At this point, you can go down, you can apply your Dragonflight knowledge or your Dragon skill knowledge, and you can go down and keep questing once again. So when you first enter in the Azure span from Ohn'ahran Plains, you will be located right around here, and you want to make your way towards this mark right here on the map pin. So that is where I'm trying to fly now. That is just a rough location of where the actual glyph is supposed to be, and once again I'm doing this on my alt, so I know roughly where they are, but I don't know exactly where on the map they are, but I know the rough locations. So here we go, let's fly towards that one, and I'll show you where that one is located to. So this one right here is the one located right here at the tree bark, so just going to fly down, grab it one time, and then we'll go down and show you the location. So right here on the map, so if I just remove this pin right here, control clicking to remove that one. So if you just remove the pin, you can see right here is the location for that one. Now for the next one, you want to make your way all the way west, and there's two glyphs on the western side, we just picked up one of them, and all the other ones are on the eastern side, so in the middle of the map, where you're doing most of your quests anyway, so we'll be finishing the zone right around the middle point here, where you will be starting your campaign quests and doing a lot of quests in this general area. The Azure span dragon glyph number 2 is located all the way down here, so just make yourself down here. You have to fly quite far up in the air, like all the way over here, so flap 2 times, fly through the glyph. And here we go, going to get that one, like this, and now we're making our way all the way back towards the middle of the zone. So this next one is pretty easy, and as long as you do the quests and you can get yourself up towards the ancient span or ancient archives all the way down here, you will have a dragon glyph sitting all the way on the edge right here, so all you have to do is flap upwards one time, and then I would also use this elevation to start flying towards the next glyph as well, which is located quite nearby actually. So all you have to do is fly yourself towards roughly this location right here. I keep shift clicking instead of control clicking, but roughly towards that location that I just marked on the map, and I'll meet you there. So as you're flying to that location, you can see all the way up here in the middle of the tree, you will have another dragon glyph, and that one is located, just going to land right here, show you the map location, so it's located right down here. You will see that glyph all the way there. Now, I just pulled some mobs, I'm going to have to deal with these real quick before we continue. So the next dragon glyph you want to obtain is located all the way down here. You basically have to dive off the map right here. So I would recommend you to have at least 2 vigors, maybe 3 vigors as well available, so you can just make yourself back up as well. So it's located right down here, you just fly down, you fly through the glyph, and then I would recommend you start flapping up to get some speed upwards as well, and go towards the next dragon location or dragon glyph location, which is actually so close that I don't even have to take a break from the video just to show you the location. It's located right inside of this tower you can see right in front of us. It is basically going to be all the way atop the tower. Now you can see I've already grabbed that one, but you can see it's all the way in the middle of the tower right here. So if you have 5 Vigors, you can go here right now, but you can see I'm going to just fail to get myself up there. So I'm just going to take a breather at this one right here, and because I'm a Drakthir, I can use my soar ability as well to get myself a little bit up here. So right here we go, that is the last one for today, or the last one for right now. We still have 5 more to go through for the Azure span, and then we have Thaldraszus as well. It is getting to be quite a long video, but I do want to show you guys all the locations and not waste your time, so I'm trying to be as fast as I can, but not be too fast as well. Hopefully you're enjoying the video though, and hopefully it helps you get the dragon glyphs. Alright, for the next one you want to climb a little bit once again. You're going all the way up to the tower right here. So located right here on the map, you have to fly up to the tower. Located right here in the middle of the tower, you will have the glyph as well. For the last one, not the last one, the next one. I don't know why I keep saying it like that, but yeah, the next one is super close as well. It is actually quite far up though, so once again, some climbing involved to get there. Okay, next one, located right here in the Azure span, so all the way up here. You have to make yourself up towards the edge of the mountain, or the actual mountain. You will have some cliffs located right here, so all you have to do is just fly through this glyph right here, which is actually pretty easy. It's just a little bit of climbing to actually get here, especially when you're all the way down there to begin with. You're basically doing this in a reverse fashion, so you're going all the way from down here to back to up here, and now we're going towards the next glyph as well, which is actually pretty close to this one. Actually, you can see it right now on the map, so we're flying through it right now. It is located right here, so all you have to do is just fly yourself to this exact location, located very close to Ronin's shield in Azure span as well, where you have quite a few quests to go through. So chances are, like if you're watching this video, now you know, if you're in Ronin's shield doing those quests, fly through this exact location. It is a very simple glyph to get, even if you're questing, and even if you're not hunting for glyphs, you can still grab the ones that are easy to grab, just to give yourself that small efficiency boost. Now let's go towards the last 2 for this zone. So the second to last one is located right here across the damaged bridge, located all the way here on the map itself. So basically, as you're moving towards Thaldraszus, you can pick up this one as the last one, but considering I'm doing it in a circular fashion, we have one more to grab, which is basically located in the middle of the entrance to Thaldraszus and the entrance to Ohn'ahran Plains. So by grabbing this last one, you can choose where in the zone you want to start, or if you're just flying around grabbing all of them, well, either way, let's check out the last one. Okay, the last glyph for this zone is located all the way over here in Ohn'ahran Plains, so like I just said, in the middle of the entrance to Thaldraszus and the entrance to Ohn'ahran Plains, and it's located all the way up top this tower, so you can see just how far up in the air we are right now. So you will have to do quite a bit of climbing to get here. You will have to use several, or at least two times 4 charges of Vigors, or if you're playing a Drakthir like me, then having the soar ability is absolutely amazing here. But yeah, just fly up, grab this one, and there we go. We now have the Azure span glyph hunter. So now we only have one more zone to go, which is Thaldraszus. So let's fly over there and check out the last zone and get the last glyphs that we need and get all our dragon riding knowledge. So in Thaldraszus we will start with the easiest one, and you can fly directly to here from the previous tower, which you can see all the way over there. You can see the tower we just got the last glyph from. You can fly all the way over here and you will have another glyph waiting for you. This is arguably the easiest one to grab in Thaldraszus, especially since you're already flying here, so you can already just fly from this location to this one. So now you're quite far up in the air and you're ready to just fly towards the next location. Once again, the location for this one is right here. Now, if you're scared of heights like me, then I'm sad to tell you this one is going to suck, but you have to fly all the way up to the mountain right here. So this one requires a lot of climbing, by the way. Once again, 2 times 4 charges of Vigors, and also using Soar ability. If you have more charges of Vigor, that is great, but yeah, just make yourself towards this mountain right here, all the way to the top, baby, and then just fly up and grab the glyph. And you can start flying towards the next one too. Now the good thing is that because of all of the velocity that you have, flying towards the next glyph is actually going to be quite easy for you, because you have all the velocity already. So just fly all the way right here, land on the glyph, and the location for this exact glyph is in Tier Holt. So yeah, just fly all the way to Tier Holt, grab this one, super quick, super easy. I always just grab this one before I start doing the other ones as well, just because you already have the velocity for this one, and it goes super fast to just fly all the way over here. So now we're going to take one step back and grab some more glyphs in the middle, and we're going to go all the way around the zone. Okay. So at this point, if you make your way towards my exact location right now, at top of this tower right here, you will see both the next glyphs located right here. So on the bridge, you have this one that I've already grabbed, but I'm going to fly there and grab that one as well. And you can see all the way over here, you have the next one as well, located towards the entrance to the temporal conflux, or as I like to call it, the hourglass of endless sands, or basically, yeah, the bronze drake area. So if you just fly down here, you can grab this one, fly through it one time, just grab that one, and just flap one time, maybe twice, and fly through this one as well. So now you've grabbed all of these, and we're now going to go to the actual main city of Dragonflight. So they're taking like a small detour here, but I do love grabbing the Tier Holt orb while I have the velocity from that big mountain. And now we're making our way back towards the main stage, or the main area. At this point, you can use Hearthstone if you have your Hearthstone set to Valdrakken, because we're going to Valdrakken anyway, so that is completely up to you. Use your Hearthstone, fly here, do whatever. So this exact glyph is located all the way atop the main tower, where you have the drakes right under me right now, in Valdrakken. I can show you the location in Valdrakken as well. So the seat of the aspect, you have the roof of the seat of the aspect. So basically just fly up here, super easy. Just grab this one, fly through that one, and now you have a huge velocity once again to start flying towards the next one, which is located, like if you fly this exact direction, you will get towards the next one. So as we're flying here, you can see the next glyph is located right here atop this tower. Just fly through that one and keep flying, because now we're going all the way over to this island right here. So just use the velocity and the speed that you have to make your way towards that island. Try to keep your momentum and your height, because once again, height is important. You're using Dragonriding after all, and you have some floating islands that are just nice to walk by. Just add something special, something extra to the place itself. And right now, just keep flying. I'm going to flap upwards one time just to spend a Vigor, so I can start recharging it as well. It is actually super simple to grab all these glyphs, it goes kind of fast as well. And now we can see this one located all the way inside, well, I like to call these the clock towers, but it's a regular tower. So now you have that one, you make your way back, and at this point we only have 4 more glyphs to get. So if you made it this far into the video, congratulations, you are now 27 minutes into a video that I tried to keep as short as possible. But I also just want to show you all the locations while trying not to waste your time. So yeah, hopefully you're enjoying the video, hopefully it helps you get the dragon glyphs, and now let's go and get the last few. Okay, so the fourth one, or the fourth to last one for today, is located right here inside the clock tower. If you're farming, or if you're getting these dragon glyphs inside Thaldraszus, just know a lot of them will be inside clock towers, so be on the lookout for clock towers. So right here on the map you have one clock tower right here. This one is a bit hard to spot unless you know it's actually here. So it's all the way like up top, like in the roof of that clock tower. And now you can start moving your way towards the last one as well, or towards the last 3. That will basically, you will have to fly all the way inside here, so you can fly over the mountain or just fly around as well. Okay, the third to last glyph located in Thaldraszus is located all the way over here at the Vault of the Incarnates, basically at the new raid coming out, and for this one all you have to do is to dive down into the lava right here. So there we go, got that glyph as well, and now you can start flying towards the next one, which is located all around this mountain right here. This one will require quite a bit of climbing, so prepare yourself for just that. Okay, so the second to last one is located all atop this mountain right here. So I'm just going to fly in circles right here so you can see the location is right here. For some reason, if you stand on the flag, you disconnect right now on the beta. So yeah, all the way up top the mountain right here. Takes a lot of climbing to get here, by the way. So yeah, have fun. Now let's fly to the last one as well. So we finally made it. We are now at the last dragon glyph for this video, the last one for the zone, and the last one overall. So this one is located in Thaldraszus, right here at the hourglass mark, basically right east of the temporal conflicts. So all the way down here, once again inside a clock tower, flapping up, you should be getting that one. And now we have dragon glyphs, temporal conflicts, and Thaldraszus glyph hunter. So by doing all the ones we've done so far in the video, you would have gotten 80 achievement points, and we have a bunch of dragon flight knowledge, dragon riding knowledge to actually spend as well. So let's go and check out what to spend this on. Okay, so throughout Dragon Isles you will have several locations to apply your dragon knowledge by just finding dragon riding trainers. So for example, one of them is located right here at the Skytop Observatory. Basically I'm looking for these dragon icons right here on the map whenever I'm doing this. So go to a dragon trainer like this, open your dragon skill track, and then you can just use all of your glyphs to actually get these. So you can see right now we have 44 glyphs, and in total by collecting all of them you would have 48. We already had 4 beforehand, so now you can use this one. So for example, Thrill of the Skies generates 1 Vigor every 10 seconds, or while moving at low speeds, search forward effectiveness. So I'm just going to go for this one for the Thrill Chaser, and then we can also keep learning more and new stuff as well. So for example, this one requires all the preceding talents, so you can choose which ones to learn first, which ones to learn last, and so on as well. So here we go, learning that one, learning this one as well. This one, for example, search forwards evades scale chillers, scale chargers, and other obstacles encountered in time trials and races. So doing the races later on will be easier for us now. And also we can get additional stuff, damaging enemies, moving faster, staying in the air for longer. Your Vigor regeneration rate is accelerated to 1 every 20 seconds while grounded, and Source cooldown is decreased by 20 seconds while in the Dragon Isles, which personally I think is massive. So here we go, learning that one as well. While a Whirling Surge evades wing shredders and dismounts airborne enemy players, so a lot of these will be very useful whenever you're actually doing those races and time trials. Your Vigor is increased to 5 instead of 4, once again absolutely massive, and by getting all of these glyphs we can get this super fast and get all of them done super fast as well. You can also see, for example, down here, Dragon Rider's Hunt, defeating an enemy increases your Vigor recharge rate by 10% for 3 seconds, and also Dragon Rider's Cultivation, gathering herbs or minerals increases your Vigor recharge rate by 10% for 10 seconds. So whether you're using this for leveling purposes or for farming purposes, this is going to be massive for you, and you will be able to fly a lot more, a lot faster, and a lot longer as well. Or also, Thrill of the Skies generates 1 Vigor every 5 seconds. Going for that one, definitely. Yearning of the Sky, your Vigor regeneration rate is accelerated to 1 every 15 seconds instead of 20 seconds, so there we go, going for that one as well. And your Vigor is increased to 6 as well. So now we just spent all of our dragon glyphs to get all of these ones, so now dragon riding will be much better for us. The cooldown for Soar is a lot, the cooldown for Soar is reduced by a lot. We have 6 Vigor instead of 4. Vigor recharge rate is a lot faster as well. well, and we recharge Vigors a lot more. So yeah, by doing this you will level up faster, you will fly around faster, and it's definitely worth just getting all of these done before you start your leveling process. By actually just following this guide, for example, it will be super fast for you. Now at the end of the video I did say I was going to show you the map as well, so here we go, the different map locations, just for those of you who are watching at the end. Here we go, here you have all of the dragon glyphs located in the Waking Shores, so pause the video right now if you want to use this one for reference, and now you've seen the locations as well, so it's a lot easier for you to just fly to the circle and know exactly where in the circle those glyphs are located. Also, you can just skip back in the video, there's going to be chapters in the video, so you can check out zone by zone. So here we go, the Waking Shores, Ohn'ahran Plains, right here, once again, all the circles. So having watched the video, you know exactly where in the circle to go. Pause the video right now to check out that one, and let's move on to the Azure span. We have the same thing over there as well. Put down circles for every single Dragonriding glyph, so once again pause the video to use that one for reference. And last but not least, Thaldraszus, the one we just did in the video. So here we go, here we have all the locations for the dragon glyphs. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and hopefully this one helps you get all the dragon glyphs whenever you're going to get them. Once again, my general recommendation is to get them before you start leveling, especially on your alt, but actually you get them on your alt when you get them on the main, so you can just start doing this the second you get into the expansion on the 28th, or you can also do it on a zone by zone basis, definitely up to you. Either way, I do hope you enjoyed the video, bit of a longer one than usual, but I do hope you enjoyed and I hope it was helpful. If you enjoyed the video and you want more Dragonflight content, make sure to subscribe down below, leave a like on the video, it took a long time to make, so hopefully some of you enjoyed it, and let me know in the comment section down below how many of these ones, or let me know if you're going to get them at the release, zone by zone, or at max level. Let me know in the comment section down below. Okay.